Hello ladies, welcome to week 29. First, excuse the way I look, and I am in my PJs. It's like 10 o'clock here, and I'm just really lazy, and I wanted to get a video done, so yeah, you guys are gonna see me like this. Let's see. As far as symptoms, for this week, no heartburn, so that's awesome. That Prilosec that my doctor allowed me to take, it's just over-the-counter, works miracles. If you have issues with heartburn, I would definitely recommend asking your doctor if you can take that. I'm kind of having some more constipation. It's just here and there, so I'm wondering it's probably whatever I'm eating or not eating. So yeah, I've had that. A new symptom I have is, I think she's still breech. I'm not for sure. We'll find out Monday. I get another ultrasound. But I'll get to that. But I feel a lot of kicking, or movement, I should say, I guess, maybe not necessarily kicking, really low, and I feel heavy down there. I guess that's the best way I can describe it, is heavy. So yeah, I don't feel pressure, but I just feel heavy, and I constantly feel like I have to go pee. And sometimes I do go pee, and sometimes it's just that feeling, so I just ignore it and, wait a little while, and if I still have it, then I'll go to the bathroom and see if that's what it is. Let's see, what else? Stretch marks. I've noticed I got a couple more stretch marks. Of course, I would like to prevent them as much as possible. And I use bio oil, and I use vitamin E lotion, and I use the Palmer's lotion. But when I was younger, and I think it's all now that I know what I know, I think a lot of it was attributed to my PCOS. But when I was younger, I was average size, and then I gained a lot of weight all of a sudden. And then I lost it, and then I would gain it back. So I have stretch marks already on my stomach, but they're all pretty much like my skin color, so you really can't tell, if that makes sense, because they're all older, because I pretty much maintained my weight for the most part, give or take, 20 pounds that I would lose trying to do a diet or whatever. So I have some new ones, and they are really low, which, I guess makes sense because that's where she's doing movement, so maybe she's kicking me or whatever, things are getting moved around, but they're only really low, which I guess is good, because if I do only get them low, I don't wear bikinis, but I do like to wear like tankinis, like the tank top type ones, or halter top type, but the ones that cover your stomach. So that will be nice that I'll still be able to do that and won't have these crazy stretch marks, but I'm not too excited about them, but it's okay. It's it's my daughter in there, so I never thought I would even be to this point. There were times when I never thought I would even get to this point, so I'm okay with the stretch marks. What else is going on, guys? Oh, I am assuming I passed my glucose test, which is really exciting. Because my doctor told me he would get the results. I did it on a Monday, last Monday, and he told me he would get the results probably by Wednesday, so I figured I would give him till Friday, maybe, in case if he got him late Wednesday, and then if Thursday he was busy or whatever, because I figured that's probably something pretty important, so he would call me by Thursday or Friday, but no phone call, and it's now, today is Thursday, so, and he still hasn't called, so I'm going to take that as I pass, because he told me he would only call me if there was an issue. So that's really exciting, because I really was worried about that, and I thought I might have it with having the PCOS and being heavier, even before I got pregnant and stuff, but no, everything seems to be good. Monday I go for another ultrasound, but this is at like a third. It's not my doctor's office, it's another place. I've gone there twice already, which I did my, when I did my nuchal translucent, whatever that thing, at 13 weeks, and I want to get at 20 weeks. Well, when we went at 20 weeks, our ultrasound tech sucked. I think I mentioned that in the video around that time. And she couldn't get the baby to move, because I don't think she really knew what she was doing. So there was a part of the heart they couldn't see, and then there was fluid in her kidneys, which there's supposed to be fluid in there, but I guess there's because there's, you know, 2 kidneys, and the way that it measured is they want it to be, the fluid in the kidney, I guess, is supposed to be at 3 or less. And one side was 2.7, the other side was like 3.1 or 3.2. And my doctor's not worried about it, and if that was the only issue, I wouldn't have to go back. But because they couldn't see, I guess, that particular part of her heart, not that he thinks anything's wrong with her heart, but because he couldn't see it, he wanted me to go back. He said that he wants to make sure that everything is okay. He doesn't see any problems. The baby looks healthy, but just to be sure. So I have to go back. So since he's having me go back, he's going to have them check that fluid in the kidney thing. They gave me a paper about it, and I Googled it, and I can't remember what it was called, but it's very common, and the doctor's like, normally it goes away on its own. It's not a big deal. I'm not worried about it, and the number is so low, like it's like point something above what it should be. So, and it's only on the one side. So I'm not worried about either one. I know her heart's fine, and I'm sure her kidneys are fine. But I was kind of bummed because every time I go to this place, I have to pay a copay, and then I pay co-insurance for whatever visit, which it isn't a lot, thankfully, because I have really good insurance. But still, you know, $30 copay because it's considered like a specialist, and then like this, my last visit was $50. Sorry, I'm really lazy. $50 co-insurance, so that's like $80. I mean, granted, luckily I only paid a copay, and then I get the co-insurance like 2 months later, but still. But I figured they do have 3D machines, so while I'm there, they probably will do it anyways. But if they don't, I'm going to ask to see if we can get a couple of 3D pictures of her. Because this is right around the time when you would schedule a 3D ultrasound, if you were, like an elective one, if you were going to pay to try to see her face and stuff. So I'm going to try to do that. So I'm trying to look at the bright side, or the silver lining. Let me move this pillow. Sorry, that will help my back. Of the whole situation. So yeah, so that's Monday. Oh my goodness, I keep burping. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Other than that, I'm doing really good. I'm obviously getting more tired. It's getting a little bit harder to sleep, but I'm still getting a good 5-6 hours of sleep. Although I probably don't look like it, my eyes are all dark. I would like to get more sleep, but I just can't. And I'm not working 7 in the morning, so I have to be up by 6 at the latest. So it's not that it's kicking my butt, but it's definitely taking its toll. But it's nice to have a 3-day weekend because I get 3 days to rest, or get stuff done, or make doctor's appointments. Because after this next appointment, which is August 15th, so in a couple weeks, after that I'll do 2 appointments for every 2 weeks. So I'll basically, for a month, I'll see him twice. And then after that, I'll start seeing him every week. It's so crazy. I can't believe, like, I'm already in the single digits of the countdown. Like, it's going to be 9 weeks till I meet my baby, you guys. Like, that's so crazy. And potentially it could be sooner. I mean, if she comes after 37 weeks, from what I understand, they won't stop labor if something happens, because she's considered, like, full term at that point. So anywhere from, like, 7 to 9 weeks she could be here. I mean, it's just crazy. And I'm hoping on Monday too, this is totally backtracking, but pregnancy brain, they can tell me how much she weighs. I read my books and it says like, oh, she's about 3 pounds, or she's about this, so it'll be nice if they can kind of, I mean, I know they can't give me like an accurate, but at least a kind of guesstimate as to what she weighs. So I'm like out of breath. This is so sad. Let's see. I'm trying to find stuff to keep me busy. I am definitely cutting back on buying her stuff. I did really, really good this week. I only bought her 2 things. One was $5 and one was $1.98. I'm not sure. Oh, I guess I can show you now since I'm talking about it. The one that's $1.98, I already put it in her drawer, and I'm not going to get it up because I took it out of the package. But it was just a three long sleeve onesies, and it was $1.98. So I was like, what the heck? And that was at Target. And then I got this, and I just got it because I just think it's so stinking cute. But it's a so you guys can see, this thing's like in the way. It's a 6 months. It's a onesie, and it has like a cupcake, and the cupcake has like little, buttons on it. Like, it's so cute. And it has this little skirt, and the skirt is like got cupcakes and cakes on it, and it has like the little frilly and a bow, and then it even comes with a matching little headband with a bow. So it was so cute, and it was for $5 at Marshall's. Like, I couldn't pass it up. For $5, I mean, really, she can wear it to a little birthday party, or maybe for pictures, like her little 6-month pictures. Like, it was just too cute. So, those are the only 2 things I bought her, which is awesome. My baby shower is August 20th. I have to see if my mom has the extra invitation. I can show you guys in next video. But yeah, August 20th, we're doing, like I said, luau themed, and it's co-ed and kids, and it's more of just a party and a big celebration of my daughter being born than a baby shower, as so to speak. Let's see. This weekend, Saturday, I'm going to do my hospital tour. Well, me and my husband are going to do our hospital tour, so that's exciting. So I'll actually be able to see where we are going to sleep. And I actually have a friend who just had a baby a few months ago, and she delivered at the same hospital, so she can give me some pointers, like, because I started packing my hospital bag. Crazy. And I'm trying to take definitely minimal stuff. I've watched a lot of videos, and some women do this, and I'll definitely do a hospital bag video if that's something you guys are interested in. But a lot of them did one, and then once they had the baby, they did one of what they actually used out of the bag, and that was really helpful because a lot of women, myself included, had I not watched these videos, overpacked a lot of stuff. And it's really not necessary, and if the hospital is going to provide it, and you're probably going to get billed for it anyways, why not just use whatever they provide, is kind of my theory. I took a couple other things, like and I printed out lists, and I tried to kind of compile like my own list of what I would want. And so I started doing that. So once I get my bag completely done, I will do a video, which probably won't be for a couple weeks, because I'm trying to get stuff slowly, and still debating. And like I said, I talked to my friend about what the hospital that I'm actually going to deliver at provides. So that's kind of nice, because that's like an insider. But one thing she told me was a blanket. So I never would have thought to bring a blanket, but she said it's really, really cold, and they only give you, like, the blankets they give you are more like sheets, and she said you can get warm ones, but they get cold pretty quickly because it's so cold in there. And that for my husband to have a blanket, because he'll be sleeping on, you know, the little couch bed thing they have in there. So yeah, so I started packing my hospital bag. So once that's complete, like I said, if you guys are interested, just leave a comment down below, and I will do a video. And if not, that's okay too. You know, everybody, like I said, a lot of people overpacked, and I am trying, and some people might not mind, but my thought is I don't want to pack a bunch of crap. And then once the baby's here, from what I've been told, not only from my friend who just delivered, but another friend, that a lot of the hospitals like pack you down with like samples and diapers and stuff, like for the baby. So if we're gonna have to, when we leave, we're gonna have the baby, the car seat, my bag, my husband's little bag or backpack, and then it's just, you know, and if they give us stuff, so I don't want to be with all this stuff and then have to deal with that when we come home too. But that's just myself, personal opinion. So yeah, so I started doing that, so that's exciting. That's kind of taking my mind off of buying stuff for her, because I need to find a robe. I have like a terry cloth robe that I use every day, but I want one that's more like a cotton, because it's still hot here in Phoenix in October. So I wanted to find something like a cottony robe to take, and maybe a nightgown, but I don't want to spend a lot of money, because if it does get ruined, I don't want to be upset. So I don't know, I might hit up Goodwill. You know, that's my favorite place, and if I find something really inexpensive, if it does get ruined, I can just throw it away when I come home or whatever, so that'll be nice. So yeah, that's going on, and this Sunday is my little cousin's birthday. He's turning 18, so they're having like a little dinner thing for him, so I'll do that Sunday. And then Monday is my ultrasound, and then I work the rest of the week, and then I'm thinking either that weekend or the following weekend, we are going to do maternity pictures. We're probably just going to go to JCPenney's, but that'll be fun. And then like in 2 or 3 weekends from this weekend, basically, is my shower. So the next couple weekends, I'll pretty much have plans for the weekends, which is nice, because that will keep me busy. Excuse me, and out of her room, because I keep coming in here, but there's really not a whole lot I can do. Until once we have the shower, I'm going to then wash and organize stuff, and then I will do a tour and show you guys how I organized her drawers and the closet and stuff. But until then, it's not, you know, I don't want to keep doing mini ones. You guys have pretty much seen what the basic look of it is. So once I get all the stuff where it needs to go, then I will do a nursery tour too. So those videos will be coming up in the coming weeks. And then once I have my shower, it's like she's gonna be here like within a month. You know, a month and like a week, I think is what it ended up being, or something like that. It's crazy. It's crazy how fast this pregnancy is going. But I've been jabbering for 15 minutes, so let me get off of here. I will do a quick belly shot. It'll probably look funny because I'm in my pajamas, but I will still give you guys one. Ow. I don't know, hopefully. Let's see. So, I don't know, hopefully you can see. Oh, that's cute. My stomach's hanging out on the bottom. Hopefully you guys can see. There's the bottom of it, and there's the top. So yeah, there she is. Almost, see my shirt. Almost 30 weeks. Bye ladies. See you next week.